Hey guys, welcome into Rover Sports this afternoon. Today, I wanted to talk about the Jets quarterback decision. The Jets, they are taking Sam Darnold out this week because of a foot injury, I believe, because of foot soreness. I think it's a little bit. Maybe I can question the injury, but Sam Darnold's really been struggling a whole lot this year. And I think that the Jets kind of want to take Sam out to take a step back, to repress a little bit. With Josh Allen, it's kind of the same way. They want to kind of take a step back because it's been kind of a rough patch. So they want Josh McCown to kind of go in. I look at the injury. I believe if it was a playoff game that Sam Darnold probably would be playing again. That's just an opinionated statement. It's not a factual statement. I don't know about the severity of the injury of Sam Darnold. What I do know is that Sam Darnold has been playing terrible football, 4 interceptions, and that he's on pace to break Peyton Manning's record of interceptions thrown for a rookie. Now, I know Peyton Manning is one of the best of all time, and I know that Sam can turn this ship around, and I know that Sam can actually perform at a high level. What I am going to tell you is that Sam Darnold hasn't been all that great this year, but you guys already knew that. I'm going to tell you is that I'm worried about Sam Darnold. I'm worried if he could see coverage. I'm worried about his ability to make throws into the second level. His arm strength was never something that wowed me. It never was something that was incredibly positive. What college scouts and people evaluate is how Sam Darnold can throw and improvise. That's what college scouts were raving about, is that, like, how could Sam Darnold do, what could Sam do when the pocket is breaking down? What could Sam Darnold do in trouble? And everybody said that Sam Darnold was the most NFL ready quarterback to go in and play, because USC's offensive line was not that good. Well, the point is that now they're saying that Sam Darnold should take a step back. So everybody's making excuses for Sam Darnold, and he hasn't been very good. What I am saying here is that Davis Webb should be the starting quarterback Sunday. Davis Webb has an opportunity to be something in this league. He could either be a very good starter, he could be a very good backup quarterback, and the point is that you just don't know how good Davis Webb can be. All you have is about 6 preseason games. Last year with the Giants, he barely played in the preseason. This year in the preseason, he had a rough game against Cleveland. He bounced back and played well against the Detroit Lions. And then he was mediocre against the New York Jets, missing a couple throws but hitting a big throw again. The sample size with Davis is not that substantial. Maybe in practice, people can see that he's a little bit slower. The weaknesses of Davis Webb are that his pocket presence, his pocket mobility is not the fastest. His arm strength is okay. I believe he overrates his arm strength, but that's all right. The way he processes defense, I think his feet are slow, certainly slow. I think his throwing motion, I don't think he has the fastest release. I think it's a slow release. What I think Davis Webb does well is I think he prepares well. I do think that he can throw a deep ball. I think Davis Webb has touch, and I believe that Webb can improve if given the chance to play. I think he can improve his pocket presence, and I'm really curious to see how this guy can play because his intangibles are off the charts, and his preparation is going to make a big deal because pre-snap he might be able to win and get some favorable matchups that the Jets can take advantage of. The point is Josh McCown's going to retire in a couple of years. The Jets are 3-6. The season is pretty much over. I don't think the Jets are running the table. I don't think that the Jets are going to beat the Patriots twice this year. I don't think that that's reasonable to assume. So by bringing in Davis Webb, you then could see if Davis Webb could potentially be an asset for trade value, or you could see if Davis Webb could possibly be a backup quarterback to Sam Darnold that you are in fact waiting for. Maybe he does so well that you then have a quarterback competition, but I doubt that that's going to happen because they put so much money in Sam Darnold that they'll just ship Davis Webb out. Maybe Davis Webb is not playing because they don't want to fracture the ego of Sam Darnold, and Sam Darnold's ego right now can't be too high after pretty much crapping the bed the last couple of games with interceptions. But I think it's disappointing that Davis Webb won't be starting. I hope Josh McCown gets sacked. I hope he throws tons of pick sixes. I don't root for injury, but I hope that the Bills are up in this game 35-0 in the beginning of the second half so that we can eventually see if Davis Webb's a guy that can play in this league. I want Davis to continue to get opportunities. I still believe in Davis Webb. I think his preparation's off the charts. The fact that this guy's still going to the facility at 6 a.m. and is still pounding out work when really he's had every opportunity to quit. I mean, the Giants said he's not a starter. The NFL, all the 32 teams passed on him when he was an available guy to claim off waivers. Everybody could have claimed him off the practice squad. It could be a rags to riches story, the ultimate underdog story. And Davis Webb has been on the practice squad, and he's still talking smack to Jamal Adams. He's still the first guy to show up at the field for game time at 11 o'clock. He's still taking mental reps. He's still a positive thinker. He's still a champion, and he still acts like a champion every day. The first step to being a champion before you're a champion on the field is that you got to be a champion in every aspect of your life, and that's what Davis Webb is. He's a champion in every aspect of his life, and let's see him do it on the field. Give him a shot, New York Jets. It's time to see what you have in this kid. And I'm hoping that Davis gets an opportunity this year to play football. If I were the Jets, I would do it. I would let Davis have every opportunity to play. Bryce Petty didn't get an opportunity. It's time to see what D. Webb can do for the New York Jets. Rooting for him to succeed.